Hi, everybody. Today is February 24th, and it's the Monday prior to midterm week. So today I wanted to talk to you about scheduling your midterm exam and what you can take with you, and then to make sure that we don't have any mix-ups in terms of getting things done. So midterm week is March 2nd through March 6th. And I will actually be in Laramie for a research summit on the 5th and the 6th. So if we can schedule your midterm exam for anytime Monday, anytime Tuesday, or Wednesday until noon, finishing by noon, that would be great. Otherwise, we can schedule using Zoom. If we use Zoom, you'll just have to make sure that your computer has the ability to have a webcam and that I can hear and see you during the process. But that stretches out our week so that we'll be able to do it almost any time all week long. I really want to get everything done during that week of the 2nd to the 6th, or of course you can do it this week as well. But I want to get it finished by the 6th because the following week is our spring break. I have to get the exams and my gradebook caught up so that I can submit your midterm exams to our registrar. So, having said that, for the classes that I teach this semester, I have business math, fluid dynamics, thermodynamics, practical surveying, and engineering surveying. Practical surveying and engineering surveying, we are going to do your midterm exam on Tuesday, March 3rd. And that will be at our usual time at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Half of it is a setup and half of it is written. What we'll do this week, tomorrow on the 25th, is we'll schedule the time for your setup, and then you can plan your written either before or after, or if you choose, you can do half of, part of the written and then do your setup and then come back and do the second half. But basically, we start at 3 o'clock, but on Tuesday, we can start as early as 1 o'clock. So I will draw times with each student for 15-minute intervals beginning at 1 o'clock. We'll take care of this tomorrow, which is the 25th. But on Tuesday, we'll start drawing lots at 1 o'clock so that you can do your practical at 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, and so forth, so that we'll finish up by no later than 5. You'll need to have 1 hour for the written test and 15 minutes for the practical setup. So that's sort of the time frame for surveying, both surveying classes. Now, in terms of business math, your midterm exam will take about an hour, but I'd like you to leave 2 hours for you to do that exam. You can start as early as 8 o'clock on Monday morning, which I have my first student coming at that time, or you can take it during our normal 11 o'clock on Monday. If you wish to take it at a time other than that, I want you to call me and set up an appointment. If you want to come at 8 a.m. on Monday or at 11 a.m. on Monday, you can just show up. But if you overlook it, you're going to have to set up an appointment with me and finish prior to noon on Wednesday. Fluid dynamics is fully online, so if you're on campus and you wish to take the exam with me, just get me a 2-hour time block, email me and let me know, and I will work with you. If we can't do it in a 2-hour time block on campus, we'll have to Zoom, and several of you are not on campus, so that's the way that we'll do it, but you need to call me or email me rather and schedule that time with me. So what will happen if you're face-to-face with me, it's a little bit easier that way if you're here in Powell, mostly because I can help you if you stumble on something. It's a little harder to do on Zoom, but not impossible. But there's no fixed time for fluids. So regardless of where you are, you have to set up a time with me, set up an appointment. In thermodynamics, our class is scheduled to meet Tuesday from 10:50 a.m. to 12:05 and Thursday from 10:50 to 12:05. Like I said, I will not be here on this day. If you wish to take it at this time, just show up. Otherwise, send me an email and we'll set up that time for you. So I think that covers everything. In all of my classes, regardless of what class you're in, you are allowed to bring in a formula sheet written in your own handwriting. And when I say a formula sheet, what I mean is a standard size 8.5 by 11-inch piece of paper. You can write on the front and the back. You can write as small as you want. You can write anything on it that you want. The only thing is it has to be in your own handwriting. You can't have anybody else write it for you, and you can't photocopy anything. Everything has to be written by you. Now, I think it's a good idea to use that as a study technique. Putting your study sheet together can actually be a pretty amazing way to get to be able to set your stuff up the way you want it to be. So that's it for our review. So the most important thing is email me to schedule a time to take your midterm exam. And I will be on campus all this week if you want to take anything this week. And then also Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday until noon of next week. Otherwise, we'll have to go by Zoom, which once again is not a problem. It's 90% is convenient and 90% is good. But you do need to set a time. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day, and please email me if you have any questions. Thanks.